How many people here like movies? Now I guarantee everyone's hand should be up. Movies are the pinnacle of our pop culture society and are always being discussed in our homes, our schools, and our workplaces. Now many people agree with me that PG-13 movies and rated R movies always seem to have the best plots. Now take it from me. Would you rather watch a film with a synopsis of a good-hearted cowboy doll who belongs to a young boy named Andy sees the position as Andy's favorite toy jeopardized when a parents buy him a Buzz Lightyear? Or would you rather be watching a film saying, tough and chiseled, Ray Breslin knows how to infiltrate a prison and bust out in time. The latest job leads to a double cross, leaving him stuck in a high-tech facility, the worst the society has to offer. Luckily for Ray, he meets Emil Ruttenmeyer, an inmate who secretly helps him hatch a plan to win his freedom. Only sadistic Warden Hobbs stand in the way, the two men successfully making it out alive. You see the difference? Now the issue of watching a film with a second plot is that it might have a lot of language and violence in it, or in some cases, a sex scene, which you would need to cover your children's eyes. But with this revolutionary program, Vid Angel, you can watch the movie you want to see without worrying about any bad content, seeing any bad scenes, or hearing any bad language. You can make a rated R movie appropriate enough that it could be considered PG with the same interesting plot of that rated R movie. Now that we're on the Vid Angel homepage, let's look up a cult classic film. One of my favorites. The Godfather. Notice how on the thing it has 68 out of 103 filters on. It's a great movie. Notice how on this film, The Godfather, there is profanity 39 times. You can go into example and see where the profanity was. You can also hit blasphemy 14 times. It takes the Lord's name in vain. It has racial and bigoted slurs 11 times in this movie. It has 2 sexual references in the window. There's 2 sex scenes in this movie, 2 counts of nudity in this movie, 2 counts of modesty, and 2 counts of kissing. Again, I'm going to leave kissing on because kissing isn't a bad thing, but if you have like little kids, they may not want to watch kissing. But you can take that out. Now look, violence, blood, and gore. Graphic violence 10 times. Now the decapitated, see, it says where it is, what happens in it. Now personally, I would uncheck this one. The decapitated horse heads and the amount of blood are visible, because that is a staple in this movie. You cannot really watch The Godfather and not think about that one scene with the decapitated horse head. And times where all this death happens, I would uncheck a lot of those, because you cannot really watch a movie like this without the fun of, not really fun, but without those scenes. All non-graphic and scenes, and those that imply violence. Again, those should be fine, but if you're watching with like a little kid, you would take that stuff out. Personally, if you're a little kid, I wouldn't watch this movie, but some parents would. But this way, you can at least make sure you can see what they see and what they hear. The top, and so it tells you the credits, if there's a medical scene in there, or if there's something that's scary. You can edit out. That way you can make it appropriate for the kids. Now the one bad scene in The Godfather was when Michael gets married and it shows him complete cleavage of his newlywed sweetheart. That's not needed to understand the plot of The Godfather. So when you select the nudity sexual reference, you can cut that out. Any discussion of the sex from the movie, you can cut out. The language in the movie, make it family friendly. Now Vid Angel is currently working with 2 different companies. 3. Amazon Prime, Netflix, and Apple TV. I just don't have Apple TV, so it's not one. Apple TV Plus. I personally do not have Apple TV Plus, so it won't show films from that area. But notice you have Squid Game, you can have Paul Blart, movies just like that. all that you can have filters that you can edit as you need to and watch the films you want to without the worry. Vid Angel also hope to have many more compatibility services to connect with them. That they may connect with Hulu, Vudu, Disney Plus, and other areas like that. HBO Max. Just so that they can offer more content and more movies to be filtered. You can watch the films without the worry of you're going to see a bad thing or hear words that will stay in your head for a while. You can watch it on your smartphone through the Vid Angel app. You can watch it on your laptop at vidangel.com. Or you can connect it to your smart TV through the smartphone with Stream on TV. And I have Amazon Fire TV, which connects to it on the app, say Stream Amazon Fire, and it connects right to it. That you can watch the movies you want to watch without all the yucky stuff that isn't needed to understand the plot. So if you're like me, who wants to watch films with those plots that are interesting and exciting and thrilling, have you by your seat, but you don't want to listen to all that language or all that bad scenes coming up on the thing, Vid Angel is for you. Vid Angel will help make sure that you never have to worry about hearing bad language again, or have to worry about a sex scene coming up that you weren't prepared to see. I'll help you watch your favorite movies without having to worry about your children seeing something that could scar them for life, or seeing something or hearing something that causes them to act differently. You see, this company is a Christian organization, and they believe that by filtering the movies, you can watch what you want and watch everything, but also teach your children that it's not okay to watch certain things, have certain things in movies, that you can enjoy a movie without these things. And that's my reason why I believe Vid Angel is one of the best products that I've used. And it really helped me to not, because I want to watch movies like The Godfather. I like to watch movies like Shawshank Redemption, The Escape Plan, which is the R-rated movie I was referencing earlier. You don't want to hear all those things or see something that you might regret seeing later. So you see, freshman year in high school, I was watching Les Mis in my my choir class. I did not know it had a scene in it, and neither did the teacher let us know that it had something in it. And so for the first time freshman year, I saw a bare-breasted woman on TV, and I had no idea what to do. It was in class, and all the other guys were going like, "Oh yeah," and then being like guys do, because it was all guys choir class. And that image has stuck in my head for basically most of my life. That was the first time I ever saw anything like that, and that's not okay. Movies should be enjoyed, and don't have to worry about watching or seeing something that could stay in your mind for a long time. So this revolutionary product, Vid Angel, I say buy it. It's worth it. It's $10 a month, but that $10 a month could help change the way you see movies, change the way that you watch TV shows. You can keep your children from seeing something that might stick in their minds for a long time. It might set them on the paths to do the right thing and to understand that Hollywood just wants to destroy them and try to take their minds away from what is good and what is right. Vid Angel is helping to fight that. It'll eliminate all the impurities that are in these movies. And make it to where when you watch the movie, you watch the one you want to watch. But you don't have to worry. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to give in to see a movie that has something in it just because you want to see the plot of it. With Vid Angel, you can watch that movie without having to worry about it, without having to compromise yourself or your integrity in your walk with Christ. That's why I say choose Vid Angel.